So both Radiant have this melee position for the Sand King, the Earthshaker. I meant both sides have the melee 4. And it's a lot better than the Jug. Well, Winter, can he cut through? He's going to be forced to use a lot of tangos for this. He's going to end up trading his life. Nothing he can do. Going to chuck out as much damage as he can. Natsumi, the one with first blood there. What a fissure from Boomy. That's a great way to start. Backline does have the boots. One level in Burrow Strikes. Going to go for the torrent, but it won't be there in time. TP rotation from the Batrider. Now with the Firefly as well, they're going to try and TP out. Velo extremely low. Can he get the kill on Mac, however? Selv will be able to keep him alive, and now he's going to turn it with the X. Early pickup for him, and Velo will get brought down. A second kill for them. Box going to rotate straight to the mid lane, but Necker is still actually top. The DD is level 3, so he's got, you know, chance for the second point in the Burrow Strike for that cast range. And now Fissure is on cooldown for a little while longer as well. They got to be careful here. Boomy going to run up to the north. They get the Burrow Strike to allow the Bleed Fury to stay on top of him. Faded will be able to get the kill there. So it's really just this early game. Let's see if he can like push the tempo. They're gonna, and he should be able to with the stacks. They're gonna give him a lot of farm. Perfect fissure. Winter's gonna get blocked in once again. Goes for the disruption, but it's not gonna be enough. Omni Slash will be there as well. Natsumi taking a lot of damage here, but it will be fine. And now Cold Embrace. It's going to be enough to keep Boomy alive. There'll be a TP rotation coming through. It's taking a lot of damage on the Earthshaker. Nothing to say. Has the ultimate. They might turn it here. They get it on the troll. Not going to be enough damage to bring him down. A try. Oh, no. One more mid lane. Actually, nothing to say. They're going to get the ghost ship. It'll lead forward. Allows the Batrider to close the distance. Fade. It's going to rotate through, but there's nothing a Jug can do. They lock him down. Winter can't get in range as well for the disruption. He probably goes Aetherlands, actually. No, disruption's out. Faded has the Blade Fury. A lot of damage on Mac. I'm surprised they didn't get the kill there, but I guess Boomy rotating on the back. They'll find the Conquer, but Winter might pay for his life here. Flame Break pushes him back towards the tower. Fade is going to rotate through as well. Kind of just body blocking potentially with the Blade Fury, saying get a little bit of gold as well. Velo. Mac doesn't have the ultimate up yet, but they should be able to lock him down in time for that to come through. They got the fissure. Wyvern's going to rotate over as well. Perfect combination. They chain stun him up. And Velo's going to end up falling here, so right before the bounty runes as well. That's a big find for them, and Dire, they're still in the area. Radiant, they got to be careful here. Winter's Curse going to hold him in place here. It'll allow Boomy to get the stuns back up in time. Torrent going to be on 2 as well. A perfect setup from the Wyvern. And now Winter, can he get the bounty rune before he drops? No, he can't. Oh, actually X. Tidebringer, down he goes. And in the meantime, did they get all of them? Oh, never mind. Fader got one. Okay. And all of a sudden, they're playing really well as a group right now across the map. Omni Slash onto Bok here, but he just gets the charges over. So the range creep will be able to tank that up, and now Bok is fine. In the meantime, though, nothing to say. A kill on Natsumi here. Looks like he went for the Scythe. Able to find the Troll Warlord dead for 30 seconds. What has Bok got? So closing in on the Boots of Travel. Really like this. Just this high tempo. Can't get the deny through. Boomy's going to probably pay for his life here. Burrow Strike to bring him down. Kind of surprised they went for 3 points in the Sandstorm. Purge out Winter. Can he close the distance with the disruption? However, a lot of damage early on. Max sitting on the high ground as well. Torrent connects on the Shadow Dean, but it doesn't matter. The boat's going to fly through. It will connect. They get the Cold Embrace out in time, so no dual victory once again. Bok's going to TP through. He's got the lasso. The side's going to be there. It's not enough damage. And Winter's Curse connects onto 2 here. Boomy doesn't have the ultimate. The Enchanted will be there. They get the lasso as well. Winter won't be able to keep him alive. Fade is going to try and rotate over with the healing wall, but will it be enough? Pressy attack's going to come through. Only level 2. Think the Burrow Strike as well. A lot of damage. Velo moves incredibly fast as well. They got to be careful now. Boomy's getting chased down. Fissure will connect, but it doesn't matter. They find 2. They will at least get Polison. But look at the sustain and the saves of him, so he can't get the blink coming through. They're going to try and allow Velo to close the distance. Another nice heads-up play from the Sand King. But Dire, they're all in the area here. Cold Embrace is going to be able to keep him alive. They get the Torrent as well. Lasso is going to drag back the Legion here, but look at the disruption. Will it be enough? Nothing to say on the high ground. He needs to get in range. They get the Echo Slam, and now Polystun as well. The side's going to come through. They blow up the Earthshaker. Fade is going to join them as well. And there's the Omni Slash going to bounce over on the high ground here. Natsumi doesn't fall. They get the Blade Fury as well. He'll pop the battle chance now. He's going to be forced to turn. He'll set the hold him in place. Nothing to say with the Spirit Vessel as well. It's going to get dragged back here. Look at the damage, but they will find the Troll. They're going to turn their attention back up the high ground here. The vision coming through. A nice 2-man Burrow Strike. The Sand King. He's going to reinitiate here, and they find 4. Nothing to say with the triple kill for the neck. Like I said, I really think he goes for the Aetherlands afterwards. Winter's going to get caught out. Perfect vision will block him in, but the Sand King with the Burrow Strike. They're still in the area, nothing to say as well. Doesn't have the ultimate just yet. Legion Commander just picked up the blink. He's going to TP through. Winter's Curse going to get chucked out here with the boat as well. It'll summon up to 2 here, overwhelming Orange. Will it be enough? Velo with the blink forward. Just have the Conic Brace to keep him alive, however, not a lot of damage because they have the run buff. Mac will end up falling afterwards. Thanks to the epicenter, they're going to close the distance on the Wyvern as well. Stunned will connect, and it looks like CLMC is going to get brought down here. Disruption as well. Can they catch another one? Velo going to try and get in range. Booming half HP here. Will blink 4, but they don't have the jewel. Bok does have the lasso now. They're just going to drag him underneath. That's a little bit of a hefty dive coming through from the Legion, but will it be enough? They got the healers. Burrow Strike as well. They're diving here. Nothing to say. Needs the damage. He'll be able to get in range. 3 dead on Dire. Velo does fall. I don't know how, actually. There's no mid. What if the Ghost Shroud's slow? That's interesting. Instead of the heal. Dire, they're going to walk up the high ground here. They find Boom, and this is big, but instead they're going to try and find the Wyvern. Look at the boat once again. Is it going to be enough to keep him alive? Side from the side. Earthshaker's going to get brought down. Somehow the Winter Wyvern is still alive. Look at the curse coming through. They get the lasso as well, and the Shadow Demon's going to try and drag him up the high ground here. Velo incredibly low here, but he's got the healing ward. He's going to be fine. Wyvern's going to jump. They'll find Mac. Scepter's going to stop the TP here. Wyvern. Winter actually apologies on the high ground, but they'll bring him down with a flame break, so Winter will fall. Mac as well. They got the Ghost Shroud for the slow. They'll close the distance. Nothing they can do right in front of Roshan as well if they want to try and take this. A great fight for them right now. Mac's gonna TP. They have vision of this. Burrow Strike's gonna be on 1. They find the Wyvern, and without the ultimate coming through from the Conqueror, they should be able to get the Wyvern here. Lasso on the Sand King. Where's the save coming through? Mac's going to be able to rejoin the fight here. X will bring him straight back. So the Sand King does fall. Wyvern somehow still alive. Just, this is the issue with Velo right now. It doesn't have enough draw damage. It's going to go on the backline once again. There's a buyback coming through for the Sand King here. It's going to turn their attention to Bok. They find the Wyvern. They're going to find the Batright as well. Now Mac with the BKB. He doesn't have TP, so they're going to slowly chase him down here with the BKB. Now expired. Boomy's here with the ultimate, but they all disengage. Scythe will be there. Nice blink away from Boomy. And the Legion were just beating into the Wyvern. They just didn't have enough. Polyson, I love this position. He's going to go for the epicenter. They're all grouped up. They've got to be careful. Stun onto 1. Boomy doesn't have the blink dagger as well, taking a lot of damage here. Jewel on the backline. They'll find the Wyvern. Lasso's going to drag him up on the high ground here. Buyback coming through. And that's him with the BKB. They need to try and disengage here. They've overset the mark. Omnislash's going to come through. He doesn't have the battle trance. It's going to be 2 dead on Dire. Conquer will rip him out. So we're just trying to delay this. Echo's going to be up in 25. Tone a lot of damage on Faded. Blade Field will drag him back, but they get the lasso. Can engage him underneath the T4 tower here. Nothing to say as well. We'll be fine. Look at the Radiant, so trying to get on top of the Earthshaker so we can't get the blink off. Ghost Shroud will be there. They get the root. They drag it back to the side. They blow up the troll. No saves coming through. That's the issue of the Wyvern. He doesn't protect you against the side. Now the X is going to be there. Torrent as well, but he's got the Yulstep. The boat's going to fly through. Where's the save? Winter has the disruption. BKB now popped on Mackie. Fade is going to rotate back forward. Echo's out there. Connects up to 2, but they get the pressing attack. Winter's Curse as well. But look at the epicenter on the backline. Boom is going to fall. Winter Wyvern half HP as well. Fade is going to go through with the Omnislasher taking way too much damage. Look at the procs coming through on the Mjolnir. It's a triple kill for the Sand King, making an ultra, and that's game. Radiant. They're going to force Dire to tap out. The G's are dropped. Wow, that fight looked incredibly bad for them. When it starts off with your position 1 getting scythed like that. And that's the issue with the Winter. We saw how good he was against the Legion Commander duel, but you don't protect anyone into the scythe. They burst down the troll. It allows them to set up. And then this Sand King. Pogda and Ursa kind of fall off pretty hard. I mean, Ursa's going to get kited. There's a lot of ensnares along. Have 3 points up in the Nether Blast, so we might see, you know, a rotation from a few of the supports from Radiant to try and protect this. How is the Enigma going as well? He's actually going up top. Oh my lord. They trade kills up top. Velo and the Strength Morph will be there in time. Yeah, that really rough. Maybe if Winter had a silence, but it looks like he didn't have it up. Meanwhile, Mac up top here. Velo's going to go for another dive and should be able to get this kill. It won't be a TP rotation in time, so Velo 3 for 1. The power of Winter. They're not done just yet. Being swell. Stun will connect. They got a haste. Can he get there in time? However, they're going to get the slow from the Stroke of Fate. Nice body blocks as well. Polison doesn't have the Malefice. Going to try and run out to the south, but he won't get there in time. Now they're keeping the haste for the Pogner as well because he's got... But he does have the Centaur Conqueror. They're going to rotate on the backline here. They'll get the Malefice. Midnight Pulse as well, but Bok dodges down to that west side. It's going to be fine. Winter and Velo still in the area, however. They don't have Firefly. Going to try and stack up the charges here with the Sticky Napalm, but allows them to rotate through. They've got the slows. Faded as well, moves pretty fast thanks to the phase. And the ward actually, Faded's going to be able to deal with this. Telekinesis will drag him back. Natsumi as well. A lot of magic damage. Going to be careful. Waveform. They'll lick up the soul right now with a double lasso. They'll drag him back. And now Polisson. Can he get in range for the black hole? It doesn't matter. They'll lose all two. What a combination there. Definitely dead there. I'm kind of surprised they didn't allow Winter maybe to initiate. You know, actually top black hole's going to come through. They will get the strength morph off in time. Barrider's going to TP through. They stole the black hole. They've got to be careful, but Silencer's going to be there. Velo's going to blink forward here, but the two-man black hole stolen with a sleep as well. They got the Earth Splitter. A grave fight for Die here. They're going to be able to take this, and now 2 dead for Radiant. A little bit of a comeback. That's how you start this. A great steal. Kind of surprised. I think maybe Velo thought he might have the lasso up in time with the blink. It looked like he tried to put pressure on the Rubik and chain lock him down so he couldn't get that black hole off. But wait, what? Solo kill mid. Faded's got the Basher. Apologies, my bad. Was able to find the Naga Siren solo. That's a big kill. You don't really expect the Naga to die like that considering how much armor you have. And meanwhile, bot's also getting pressured. Should still be able to get this tier 2 tower. Nothing to say. The 8th lens to help out. Velo with the blink forward. Rubik is in the area, however, but it's not going to be enough. They've got so much magic damage. They're going to turn their attention now. Boomy does have the enrage, so it's not going to take a lot of damage here. Nothing to say. Goes for the decrypt, but Natsumi, that distract is on cooldown, but they get the life drain. Boomy with the stolen, and now Faded. It's going to rotate through, however, Natsumi. Waveform's on cooldown. Where's the lockdown coming through? Winter will rotate. They got the Ink Swell as well. It's going to be able to hold him in place here. Silence is there. Soulbind just in case. It's got the strength morph. It's going to be pretty hard. They need to bash this, and they'll get it. Faded, a double kill for him. And that, I mean, Faded's got Radiance queued up. This is interesting, actually. On the high ground, they find Velo here. Sleep's going to be off the mark. They will get the flame break back. And now Natsumi, can he close the distance? Got the Firefly. Just staying on top of everyone here for the Soulbind. Velo has the lasso as well. It's going to drag him back. Where's Polisson? Doesn't have the black hole, but they'll jump the midnight pulse. The Earthsplit as well. Mac's going to TP through with the sleep. It'll be enough to keep the core alive, but Mac now has to run because Fade's on the backline here. Going to go for the TP out. Velo will get slept up, but it doesn't matter. They'll turn their attention to the Naga Siren. Ink Swell stolen. Will it be enough to keep him alive? Velo with the slows. They will get the Telekinesis to chuck him back as well. But Polisson with the Malefice. It will stun him up. They get the black hole as well. It's going to get stolen here from Boomy. So 2 heroes dead. Stuff as well. It's gonna give him more reach to get to the Enigma for they you know, for that big black hole. Box gonna get scouted out, however. We'll try and get some body blocks coming through so he stays on the Midnight Pulse, and they'll be able to. Nothing to say. Bursts him down. A lot of magic damage. Gonna be able to find CLMC here as well. CL? I meant CML. Smack. Hasn't queued up anything just yet. They're gonna smoke up, however. Natsumi closing in on the Linkets, but look how poor he is right now. And they'll find the Naga on the backline thanks to the Observer. They're going to be able to chain lock him down with the Ink Swell as well. We'll get the Mantra out, but it doesn't matter. And now Box is going to be the next target onto threat. But Radiant, they don't have enough catch for him. Natsumi as well is going to be incredibly careful. Still without the Linkens. I mean, look at the net worth. Enigma's in ahead of him right now as well, and they're just going to walk up the high ground here. With so much... There's a bash there, actually. They burst him down. Oh, Ozfolk, thank you very much. 25% bash. They will go for the sleep here. They want to try and take this with the Earth Splitter. They're all connected up here. Do they get it out in time? However, it's going to follow up with the Black Hole Sword here. BKB is going to get popped in time. Polisson doesn't have his. Soulbind's going to come through with the lasso as well. Just won't be there. 2 dead. They will buy back instantly. However, Fade is going to try and find Natsumi, but we'll get the ultimate. The Guardian Angel going to be enough to keep them alive a little while longer here. Winter on the backline. Max going to try and find it, but now he's overset the mark here. They'll turn their attention back on him. They get the enrage. Our Titan's going to get brought down. Now Fade is going to try and change more here. They will get the Shadow Amulet. It's going to be enough to keep him alive. However, they got the burst and down it goes. The detection is there. 2 dead on Dire. They don't have the song to set up, which is a big issue, but bodies pushed in. They're going to try and deal with mid. They're walking into the high ground observer board, though. They got to be careful. Nothing to say. He's going to be fine. Scouts them all out here with the blink forward. Connects on the morph. They just burst him down. Out of Titan Force. They'll turn their attention to the morphlings. Got to be careful. Natsumi doesn't have the BKB. They'll get rid of the Aegis. Box and end up falling here. Bash will be there. How do you keep the morphling alive? They got the detection coming through. Morph drops. He does have buyback. It's going to do it instantly here, but it doesn't matter. They're going to blink forward. Can they find Boomy? A second hit bash and down he goes. No buyback as well. It's a triple kill for the Earth here. They can get something before the Ages. They're going to run straight into Velo, but he's got the blink and he'll be fine. He's going to try and find Mac. Faded's in the area as well. So a smoke for Nor, and now maybe Radiant want to try and take this fight. They're all not in the area. They'll pop the Lincoln Tower. They're going to drag him straight back. They pop the BKB. Do they have enough control coming through the back? Abyssal Blade's going to be off the mark, and they will get the ultimate out. But the BKB from Fade turned their intention. They got the Heavenly Grace. They're going to try and deal with the ward, and they will be able to. Meme on the back line, however, Winter's going to find them a Blink 4. They bring down the Omni. A big kill for them. He does have buyback, however. He's going to rejoin them. Natsuma with the waveform with a high gun, but Mac doesn't have the ultimate now. Soulbind's going to be there. Velo as well. Lasso's on cooldown, but it doesn't matter. Where's the Blink with the Black Hole? However, the Dagging coming through. That bursts him down. Max falling low as well. Can he get inside the base with the Poison? Enigma Black Hole. It's going to get cancelled here, but it doesn't matter. Radiant just steamrolling all over them now. It's going to be 2 dead. They both don't have buyback. Box got to be careful as well. But the creeps are inside the base, and that could be it. The last lane of Rax is under threat now. Faded's going to go to work. Nothing to say, just burst down the Omni Knight. And they drop the G, so Radiant, they're going to move on. They'll have a rematch up against MYSGAU in the grand final. And they're looking incredibly strong. They steamrolled over Dire. Played it really methodical, waiting for, you know, these